Hi, I'm Neil Carter. I am the Performance and Data Manager for MMY. My role is to monitor and manage the performance of our day-to-day repairs and scheduling team. Currently use two systems to run our repairs management service: DRS, which is our dynamic resource and scheduling system, and InfoSuite, which is a system that plugs into DRS and enables us to capture all the data that we need to drive performance. Currently, they are available to be integrated into any housing system that's currently available on the market today. So I'm just going to give a brief overview of what DRS is. It is, as I said, our dynamic resource and scheduling software, and we use this in order to manage the jobs that are loaded into our system and send them out to our operatives in the field. If you have a look at the screen there, we've got a list of jobs on one of our operatives. The red ones have all been done, the orange ones and the yellow ones are in progress, and the green ones are still to be done after everything else is completed. Our operatives tie directly into that via an agile software system. So they have a PDA or a tablet, and they can see all the details about the jobs that we can see in our office. So our planners can use this as a real-time solution, real-time software system, and we can keep up to date with any jobs that are in the system, day by day, emergencies, routine repairs, and basically anything that comes into us we can manage by this software system. So I'm just going to show you our customers interface with our DRS software, and they can raise their own jobs and send them over to us. Once they're sent over to us, we can schedule them in ourselves, but the main reason that we use the system is so our customers can book directly in with the customers. So here is an example of an appointment that needs to be booked in for one of our operatives. It shows the customer where the best available slot would be, i.e. better for the customer that's only a few minutes away from another job in the area. But it will also give a whole bunch of other appointments just in case that isn't suitable for their customer. For instance, a yellow one is okay for them to choose, but it would take an hour to get there. So we use this in order to make sure that we've got the most available appointments on each day. Their customers aren't inconvenienced by having a lot of travel, and it just basically means that the customer themselves can control when the appointments are booked in rather than leaving that down to ourselves. So the other piece of software that we use is called InfoSuite, and that is linked directly into DRS. And what InfoSuite does, it enables us to extract all the data that is relevant to the jobs that have been raised and basically drive performance. So we can build dashboards for various departments within the group. We can build them for the supervisors so they can monitor their own operatives' performance in the field daily, weekly, and literally in real time. We can build dashboards for our planning team, so our planning team can see how many jobs are available to be booked in the system, how many emergency jobs that have been raised, whether emergency jobs are being attended on time. It's essentially just to drive our own performance. So InfoSuite can also be used to monitor our own performance throughout the team, and it's something that I'm in charge of, and I've built several dashboards that I can use to pull out reports from the system that drive operative performance, that can drive the planning team's performance, and can just drive the performance of MMI overall. This is just an example of one of the dashboards that I've built. I can click on anything there and drag in whatever data that it is that we need to monitor. So for instance, I could look at where we are in terms of fixing jobs first time. I could look at where we are about getting a no access into a property. And with all this data, I can generate reports that drive operative performance. Here's an example of our weekly operative performance report. Use a traffic light system to just enable a visual representation of where we are. Which just gives us a brief overview of where we are with all our key performance indicators. These are put up across the office, they're sent out to our operatives in the field, and I think it just gives a flavour of where we're up to on a monthly basis. And